Hey, what's up, guys? I just wanted to make a quick video. I got Captain America to level 60, and I wanted to make a video of the build that I used and just a quick look at the character in case you're interested in unlocking it for yourself. This is just my build. It's definitely not the min-max or the absolute best version to use. In my loadout, I have the standard punch and dash. Of course, you gotta have your dash. Then I also have the shield bash, which is like a heavy melee hit. And then I also have the shield toss, the torch shield throw, which is one of my main things that I use. Then the shield bounce, which is the one that ricochets it between enemies. Then there's my signature ability, the Star Spangled Strike, which is where you jump up in the air and then throw your shield down. And then I also have the Vibranium Bash, which is a pretty heavy melee attack. For my talents, Vibranium Bash generates additional serum. Meteor Kick always generates 5 serum. I don't have these exactly where I want them. The one for Indestructible Shield, I don't actually use it, so it kind of... I don't really know what to do with that. Shield Toss and Shield Bounce become cooldown powers. They use serum to reduce their cooldowns. They deal 100% more damage. Serum is removed. Cooldown power is up by 10%, and cooldown reduction 25%. This is probably a mistake on my part, actually, because of how I'm spec'd into serum. I probably will go maximum serum at some point in the future, but for right now, that's what I've got. In fact, I'm going to go and do that now. Apply strengthen to allies while you're in combat. And I think that's pretty decent. Again, this is not perfect. This is just what I used. I was not a huge fan of this particular playable character, but I did have fun getting it to 60. I am using the American Dream skin from the Mighty Women loot box. So here's the Ricochet shield, which I really like. And then there's just the standard punch. The travel ability is just running, which I don't really like, but there's the standard bash, which it's actually a pretty good attack. I mean, you can burn down the mini bosses pretty quickly with it. But the shield bounce is probably my favorite attack overall. Then you have the kick. The kick is really good. Which one haven't I shown? Oh, I haven't shown the A ability yet. So there's just kind of like a repeated heavy melee strike. And here's my signature ability. Pretty good. Again, it's not that I dislike the character, but I don't know. Melee in this game is kind of weird for me because it seems like the pathing is a little off sometimes. So it just kind of makes melee characters a little bit more difficult for me. See, like right there, I had to struggle to find a target. Like she was passing a bunch of people up before she'd actually get to somebody. But between the shield bounce and then the shield that heavy strike, you can take out these guys pretty quick when you have your cooldowns. Oops, accidentally doubled up on that one. Oh, that's the one I didn't show, where she throws the shield in a circle. then whenever I need to deal like heavy single target damage, I'll switch over to that shield bash attack. Oops, I thought I had my ability up there. Whoops. I do love this skin. It's one of my favorites in the game. Again, I just need to really figure out what I like, what's best, instead of just like randomly throwing stuff out there. I need to just do a little like research. Okay, we got the bounty chest, so let's head to the boss man.
New specimens for my studies. Recognize anyone?
Yeah, we just called in the Avengers with my ultimate.
Behold my creations. Recognize
It's pretty decent. It's not the best. It's definitely good. This is a nightmare scenario for me because I do have decent AoE, but it's not great.
nothing.
So as you can see there, we got the boss. So now it's got to
That's why I'm
clean
proud
up the
to
mess
be
here.
American.
So that's Captain America. It's definitely not the best build. It's probably a horrible build, but that's the build that I used to get the character to 60. I had a decent time with it. I did have some issues with crowd control, and when I was surrounded, I would have trouble like sometimes pathing to the enemies for my basic attack. So I had to kind of overly rely on my cooldown powers, which is okay. But then sometimes you're in a situation where your best ones are on cooldown or you're out of serum or whatever. But overall, I liked it. If you're interested in Marvel Heroes Omega, it's a free-to-play game. It's on Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Definitely check it out. As you can see, it's an action RPG Diablo-style game that takes place in the Marvel Universe. The monetization is very fair. It's boosts and skins and storage is what you would spend real money on. You can play all characters to level 10 for free. After that, you do have to grind a bit for them if you don't want to spend real money, but you can unlock all the characters through grinding, which is nice. Some of them are timed to where you can't purchase them with shards, but eventually they're all available through shards. I hope you like this video. Look at Captain America. If you see huge glaring problems in my build, please do let me know. I stream this game a lot at Mark Fusion on twitch.tv. Check it out. I've also got a bunch of other videos, case openings for the game on here. And check out my website, markfusion.com, for game reviews, crazy movie reviews, anime reviews, and follow me on Twitter at markfusion. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I'll have another guide up soon.